What's up, everybody? I'm Duke James. This is Vietnam 3.0, Meiou and Taxes Vietnam 3.0. Alright, first off the bat, I lost a lot of money. We have a negative 5.83 deficit now, even with subsidies from Zia. And that is because I did grain provisions. And apparently my people need a lot of grain because I'm paying 160 ducats a year to the grain dole. So that's definitely not something I'm going to do for a while, especially because it costs a lot, and then it's also costs admin as well. And I want to get to admin level 8 to unlock the next idea group. So I can pick another idea group. We do own now 20% of land. We've doubled that. Farmland and fisheries, mines and forestry we did not touch, so those are the same or should be less. And property we did not touch either, but farmland is up to about 16% and fisheries about 9%, so I don't think that deficit came from property. Like paying out. Hey, okay, so it now breaks down industry and property. So I assume property is rural and industry is urban. That's my assumption from reading that. We are losing a lot of ducats to corruption. 119 ducats to corruption. We have 50% provincial corruption and is increasing by 1% every year. Laws. Okay, so now laws are a source of corruption as well. Probably has to do with the bureaucrats. So there's state and laws now corruption. So just looking at this, where it is, compared to Hungary, is really different, and that's why it's taken a while, because there's a lot of changes going on. Our national corruption is slowing, still growing, but slowing. And I haven't touched any of those reforms yet because I can't. It's going to really hurt, though, because that negative 15 relations between elite factions in the state. So they definitely want to draw this out over the entire life of the campaign now. Because I think before, really, by the time the 1600s rolled around, I really wasn't doing that many reforms. So now it seems with that negative 15 relations between elite factions in the state and the nerf to the nobility favors, reducing that from 15 down to 5, it's going to slow down these reforms. And most of these reforms, actually all of these reforms, require bureaucratic influence. 20 looks to be the lowest. We have 15. And I don't want to do those right now anyway. I want to focus on the burger ones because that's what you need for commercialization, which is always a pain to get. I have to go from 3 to 8 in terms of the urban government. Not in terms of commerce, I have to go from 3 to 8, and then 1 of urban governance. So that's 6 reforms minimum I need. I think it's 8, which enables you to get it, but it doesn't really spread fast until you get to 9 and 10. So really I need 6 urban governance or 1 urban governance and 6 commerce reforms to pass. And that requires metropolitan influence. For this one, burger average power, that increased to 20% once we conquered these provinces. Nobility increased from 62 to 66. It also dropped their loyalty. Burgers dropped from 70s to 51. Nobility dropped 59 to 51. But those actually expired, so I can go ahead and do those again. So I'll give that to the nobility and disown an unpopular relative. That gets them to 68%. I'll hold it there for now. And I can't do that thing still with the burgers, but I could provide tax relief. I'm going to hold off on that for now at least. See how much money they give me. I don't think the clans give me much tribute. I don't think the clans give me any tribute. They're only in 2 provinces. Our metropolitan influence is 9.4. It's growing 0.018, so not a whole lot. The aristocrats have a stranglehold on that. So I need to get that metropolitan influence up to at least 20 to do 1 reform. The good thing about this reform, though, is that the burghers like it, and the nobility like it as well, for some reason. And it doesn't require trade or plutocracy. Just 15 average burgher power, which I have. So that's probably what I'll do first. Get some loyalty. Once I get their power up. I could do this one, promote the metropolitan faction, but that would anger the other factions. And I think that angers them by a lot, so that would cause this to drop. And now the aristocrats only give 5. Their favors, their supports only give 5, so that would be very hard to get back. So I think I'll hold off on that for now. It is now January 1368, so it's been about 3 years. We'll go to May. May the grain will expire in May. May 25th, I think. Truce with Chimera has ended. I don't think they'll attack us. Yeah, Gia is no longer subsidizing us, so we're gonna lose 10 ducats for a couple months. I feel like subsidies are supposed to last a long time. Countries, whenever I get them from countries, they always yank it away like a year later. So I think we're still gonna lose 5 ducats actually, so that's kind of bad. I think we're actually going to lose 10 ducats the rest of the year until the next... That is horrible. Alright, I am going to... We're gonna have to take loans. I'm gonna reduce my maintenance. Stop drilling and move my troops up north. Hey, give me ducats again. Okay, now it's 6 ducats. Fortunately, we also have a rebellion brewing. So there's some trouble in the start. Should only be a couple months of that grain dole left. Still don't think we're gonna go positive without that though. Corruption is kind of killing me. Here's the autonomy map mode, which I don't think I looked at. It's increasing in all of the provinces that we conquered down south, which is to be expected. Yeah, these guys are going to rise up. There's actually a lot of them. There's 16,000. Hopefully they rise up in separate provinces to make that a little bit easier to deal with. I have to raise maintenance. Alright, grain dole is gone, and we now have a positive balance even with maintenance all the way up, so that's good. I'm saved. We lost stability points. How much are these guys making? Because they're not giving me any more. You guys have 3,000 ducats in your treasury. They make the third most. Actually, Ming makes the most. Which I guess makes sense because they have those dense provinces on the ocean. And then Song make the second most. Xia makes the third most. I think Ming actually conquered this country down here, Xiao. So they are now dead. Okay. And they're rivaled with Xia. So hopefully Ming does not win that. They have Han as a buffer state right now. Let's move these guys down south, move them here. We're back to negative. We're right on... Okay, we're 0. And 63 ducats goes to property. So unless these haven't adjusted, then I think... we should be fine. Yeah, it looks like they have adjusted. Labor difference is still positive there by 18. Still positive here by 14. Positive here by 28, so I could even do more investment in that province. I'm not because I need my money right now, but I could. And it's positive here, 17. The irrigation is not constructing at all. It's at 16 still. That's not good. Should really actually be built by now. Yeah, they're losing a lot of, so I am losing money in these provinces, then. 25 ducats in that province. Which I expected, 29 ducats. I didn't expect to pay a whole lot of money in the grain dole, which is where my cash cushion went, which is why I didn't spend all of my money. Farmland's not that bad in this province. This province... 25 ducats, I think that's the most. 29 ducats in that province, actually that's the most. And only 7 ducats in that province. As soon as I deal with this rebellion, I will look at the... census, industry census. Alright, they rose up all in the same province. Luckily, we were there. Also, for some reason, I was thinking my consort was my heir. But my heir was a 222, so I got rid of him. Which is why I had negative prestige, and I got a 430 instead, so he's marginally better than a 222. But the points will at least be balanced a little bit better. Alright, let's go ahead and follow these guys all the way down the coast. They're gonna leave our territory. They keep getting a little bit of morale. Yep, they're leaving our territory. Alright, I guess that's not so bad because I can just leave my troops here. They're a Chimer's problem now. Unless they come back. You guys deal with them. We have a very small deficit. If I still had subsidies, we would be good. They took that province. Let's move those guys up there. I'm not converting any provinces because it will take 1,111 years. Something happened with my missions. This row kind of disappeared right here. I kind of ignore those anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna switch this to collecting. See if I can get some extra ducats up there. What's my force limit? Okay, my force limit is 16 out of 14. There we go. Delete a couple troops, and then my balance goes up. Let's go ahead and do a census. Since I'm about 5 years in, so about halfway through the first 10-year plan, let's see what we're at in terms of food production. I think we were at 448 before. So if my goal was 225 and we're halfway through, I should have increased by 125. Somehow I don't think that happened. I think I'd actually be surprised if it improved by 50, let alone 125. Oh, okay. Food production is now... Wait, what? Okay. There's no way. No, something's wrong here. There's no way I increased food production by that much. Holy... Wow. That's 300. Okay, well that was a... I mean, if that's true, and this isn't like a glitch or something, then I made more than my goal in 5 years. Wow, that's pretty shocking to me, because I was not expecting that at all. I was thinking it would be like 500 max. So that's 300, which is 75 units more than my original goal for 10 years. So my original thinking of tripling actually really wasn't all that far off. I could probably double, actually, to about 900. Probably, at this rate, actually, more than double. Alright, so much like the actual Soviet plans, when they went after 3 years and then they miraculously hit their goal and they adjusted them up, I think, a couple of times. So that's what I'll do then. And try to hit 1,000. So we did 300 in 5 years. I'll try to do 250 in the other 5 years. Try to get to 1,000 food production. Yeah, we also produce a lot of fiber now. So fiber production went from 92, I think, to 148. That's kind of amazing, because I was thinking, even if I put investment, it would take a while for food production to catch up, even if people started working there. But I guess because there was such high labor difference, they all just started immediately working. Yeah, the output in this province is now 190. I don't know what it was before, but that seems like on par. Wow, it's kind of amazing. We're still... We don't make money from it, but the main goal was production, not money. Eventually, I imagine the production will catch up. These provinces I also put into fishing. Yeah, they make a decent, decent money. I'm not going to put anything else right now, because my cash position kind of sucks, but if my cash position improves, then I'll do a little bit more investing. So I don't think I'm going to hit 1,000 if I don't do much more investing, but if I get some cash, then I'll put some more money into these provinces. There's still... This one isn't even... It's a little bit more than halfway. But there's still a lot of labor that could be used, so if I get money, I think I could potentially hit 1,000 before 5 years. Alright, so I'm going to end this part and pick it up in the next part. So we smashed our goal so far. So, thank you for watching, and goodbye.